Hey everybody, today I'm here visiting Madeline from All My Plastic Children, and I'm about to meet the children and I'm so excited. She's going to tell me all about them, and that's all I can say. That's all I can say.
All right,
let's
ready?
go. I'm ready.
All right, so here we go.
Wow. This is incredible. Oh my goodness. So tell me about them, like the story in general.
So Malachi and I are both love vintage everything, and
Right.
we spend a lot of time in thrift stores, and we actually came across this one. And this is Sirocco. She's a 1961 American character Chuckles doll in the bin of stuffed animals, and we thought, okay, she's really cool because I collected dolls anyway, and Malachi collects dolls.
Right.
We didn't have any big ones at the time.
So she was the first big one.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we brought her home, and she just kind of did her doll thing, nothing really exciting.
Right.
And then we found another one, the little one in the back there, this blonde guy named Sandy. And so he's bigger. We thought, oh, it'd be fun to take some pictures with them. And at that point, we started looking into Play Pals, because I had remembered seeing Play Pals from the Doll Reader magazines that I'd read when I was a kid and everything else. And so we got, one or two more from eBay. We ended up with these two here. So this is Sarah Ann, this is Malachi's, this is Polly Marie, this is mine. And then we ended up getting also on eBay a Peter, his older brother. And so between these ones, those became the Plastic Children. And we sent out, some Christmas cards to our respective families and friends with the requisite Christmas letter that tried all of their stunning achievements during the year of the progeny. And it's just kind of escalated.
Right. I love it though. I think it's incredible, because I kind of look at it from, we're a childless couple, and people are always asking, when are you going to have children? When are you going to? And it's like, we don't want to have children.
Yes.
So I kind of love how you guys.
And so a lot of it started initially with the idea of satire for that reason.
Right.
We get a lot of unpleasant comments where it's like everyone is assuming that we're doing this because we can't have children.
Right.
It's like, no, these are dolls. Dolls are not a substitute for children.
Right.
We just like vintage. We like dolls, and we like weird things.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Which of these here is the most rare? Which was the hardest one for you to find?
So it's probably a toss-up. This is the youngest of the Patty Play Pal siblings. This is baby Johnny. And we actually were given to him by somebody who saw our Instagram and said, I've got my childhood doll, really want somebody to take care of him. And she sent me a picture, and I almost fell down on the floor.
Wow.
And after I picked myself up and I told her, okay, this is something you may want to consider selling, and she's like, no, I want you to have it. So
she knew that
so
there would be a good home here for him.
So we restored him and restrung him everything, and he's everyone is always confused as to why baby Johnny is wearing a dress. And that was just kind of the style of the era, but if you actually stand him up, it's not really a dress. It's more of a tunic. But yes, so
did you restore him yourself, or did you send him all?
So we do all the restoration ourselves.
That's amazing.
And most of that involves restringing or taking eyes out, replacing, that sort of thing. And then our other probably, I guess this is the rarer corner.
Yeah.
So this is a 38-inch Daddy's Girl, also ideal. There is a 42-inch version, which is more common. And so this one is, probably, until we started getting, smart dolls, was probably the most expensive doll we, acquired.
Gotcha. Smart dolls add up. So.
Yeah. And then we have an original Play Pal Shirley Temple as well.
She's adorable. I have a special place in my heart for Shirley Temple dolls. I don't know why, I really love them. I think they're so sweet. For the Daddy's Girl, is there a problem amongst the collectors? Is there head swapping that goes on, they try to put it on a smaller body, or that's the only doll that came on that body?
So not really, because the heads for the larger bodies are physically larger.
Gotcha.
But they do share the body with Lori Martin, so the body itself is not that rare. It's the head.
It's the head and
the
size.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So it's just, and there's so few of them out there, anyways, in terms of it's I think there's more in terms of, I wouldn't say scamming, but just there's more of an issue with like people rerouting to rare hair colors and things like that.
Gotcha. How often do you redress them, or once you dress them, do they stay?
It really depends. We redress them mostly for photo shoots, so they get redressed a lot during Halloween. We are at our most active, and Christmas.
Yes.
We've been kind of lazy this past year, so they've been, we've just been, using dolls we haven't photographed lately that are dressed in different clothing.
Right.
But they have a full closet of clothes. We'll see if it comes out like Fibber, McGee, and Molly, and of vintage clothes.
Oh, wow.
So these are all pretty much thrifted vintage clothes that we found. They've got their little sweaters, and so.
So when you go thrifting, do you also always look at the baby clothes?
I usually do. I've tried to limit myself in the last year or so to just getting true vintage pieces when I find them. We used to just dress them in whatever, but that was just there's too much stuff.
Yeah, I understand that. That's part of the thing, like with collecting is, as a collector, you want to collect it all, and you constantly have to kind of go through and cull the collection a little bit.
Yes, we've been doing some purging, not necessarily of dolls, but of other
accessories and things, right? Now, who is this sweet one? She is just so adorable.
So she is a Patty Play Pal. She is the 1981 reissue.
Okay.
So Ideal did not make a black Play Pal doll until when they were originally produced for a few years in the late 50s, early 60s. Other companies did, and this is an AE African American collector doll.
Okay.
So there are ones that exist that are contemporaries of the original Patties, but they were not made by Ideal until they reissued in the 80s. So.
Gotcha. So, wow. Do you have a favorite or no?
It kind of varies. I mean, it's. I would say probably our favorites are our original actual Play Pals that we got in our first girls. Some of them have interesting gimmicks. So, for instance, the Toodles, they have very distinct follow me eyes. So it's like I can kind of see that. So you can actually turn their heads and they kind of.
Oh, wow.
So people do, the dolls are watching me. It's like, well, yes, they are because of physics.
You know what else I love about y'all? I love how y'all have embraced, because one of my pet peeves is actually when people call my doll collection creepy. That drives me nuts. But I love how y'all just embrace it, and you've been like, if people are going to be negative, we put it right back in their face.
We have found that works really, really well because you've already taken all of the wind out of their sails. And, I mean, we are a little creepy when you get right down to it, but not because of the dolls, really.
I love it. I love how y'all embrace that with your collection. Do you spend a lot of time in this room, or do you visit it?
I do. I've actually been using it a lot for work. So my coworkers have gotten the dolls in the background of the Zoom. So they're
mine all get that too. As a matter of fact, if I change something in the background, I see you got a new doll. I see you got a new doll back there. When did you get that? Yeah, or they'll notice when I change them and stuff like that. So that's always fun though. It's fun when your coworkers can kind of appreciate it.
Yes, I have dragged our founders of the company to doll stores in Japan.
That's amazing. That's so cool. I really I think this is just incredible. So what made you decide, I guess, to devote the whole room to them? Just because of their size, or just?
We needed somewhere to put them, and also we can shut the doors so the cats aren't furring on them, knocking them over, that sort of thing. They actually tend to spread out some. If we're doing stuff with them, they come out to other rooms and things. But for the most part, it's mostly just a good way to have them all contained in one spot where they're not getting knocked over. They're not in the way of other things.
I love it. That is so. I'm still I'm just in awe. I'm sitting here I don't know what to say. This is so cool. This is just so cool. Because I don't have dolls of this size, and I'm not very knowledgeable about them, but your collection is so beautiful. I love looking at them. I could spend all day in here just examining each one and looking at trying to figure out the different face molds and trying to figure out who's sort of the same and stuff like that. So
yeah, and one of the nice things about the older vintage dolls is they were all hand painted and hand hairstyled and things. So even the identical dolls,
they're all different.
They all have their own nuances and expressions.
That's wonderful. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for letting me come in and
We're really excited you wanted to come and visit. So.
I'm excited. So we're also having a smart doll meet today, so we're excited about that too. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to link their Instagram and YouTube channel below in the comments so you guys can check it out because they have a lot of great content. They have some Halloween videos. Like she was talking about Halloween. You guys need to definitely check those out. So anyway, again, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
I want to say a huge thank you to my patrons from Patreon: Lindsay S., Leah W., Jenny C., Doreen Z., Janice H., Mercedes W., Angela E., Cindy K., Bear Sunflower, Diane B., and Kelly L. Your support means so much to me and helps me continue bringing you great dolly content. To find out how you can help support this channel, be sure to check the link in the description of this video. Thank you.